Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is April 18th, 2026. It is Saturday, and we're gonna start with Wordle number 1764. Let's pick the starting letter. Okay, hold on. M. Alright, that's cool. M. That M. I think we have quite a fair number of M words. Although I've also used a lot of them by now. Some I remember, some I don't. But we're gonna try to choose something nice. Macro mafia. I did mafia recently. I remember. Mama, like a mama. Okay. For Mother's Day, I probably will do this, but I mean, the idea of two A's and three M's is wild. So I don't really want to do that. Maybe I could do something. If I done mocha, I can't remember. What a morph. Oh, I like morph. That's a good one. That's one of the words that I sometimes struggle with in the Wordle clones back when I used to play them. But let's see if morph is helpful. Okay, just the O. All right. Better than nothing, I guess. Hmm. I don't think it's gonna be coast. I can't think of much. I'll just do coast. It is not coast, but it is OA in the right spot. T out of place. T could be the fourth or the first letter. Okay, if it was this, what could we have here? OATE? Anything like that? No, H is not going to be there. OATI, OATU, OATE. So blank OAT something is looking somewhat unlikely. Doesn't mean it can't be it, but for now it does look unlikely. So I think it's most likely going to be TOA something. So it's not toast, obviously. But what could it be then? Toady? I don't even really know what that means, but I've heard of the word. Is it common enough for them to do that? I actually don't know. It might be. Because I don't really see much of anything. So I guess I will try Toady. Because I don't know what else it could be. It is toady. Okay. First of all, what is toady? Is it something that is toad-like, or is there some other meaning? Oh, okay. So, toady is a noun, one who flatters in the hope of gaining favors, a sycophant. Oh, okay. So that's what that means. Okay, so it's not toad-like, you know. You can also toady as a verb and as another noun, toadyism. Yes, I mean, the whole act of being a toady. I suppose so. But that was a very lucky three, my 115th one actually. So that was very, very nice. Wow, very, very lucky there with the two, I think, then. So I don't think there were that many options, right, with the OA. So coast could have been much better than I initially guessed. Okay, so let's put in this. Answer was toady. Started with morph, which is okay. Got the O right. That was 155 probable answers, so pretty good. But that coast was, I think, quite the lucky one. Yeah, look at that. Only one probable answer left. Toady, and that was it. So coast was, I was not sure if I should do something with an E in there or whatever, but that T and trying it out in the other spots was really, really helpful. But I think with the formation of Toady, you can't really go too far off, and I don't think the fill rate is going to be particularly high because I don't think there's too many, like possible combinations. It could be that it's not too trappy. I don't think, but we'll see if I'm right when folks share the stats. Okay, it's very lucky to me. Let's move on to connections here. Oh, I should actually check. Has Tony been done before? We just thought about that for a second. Okay, one moment. So Tony's brand new. Okay, so what else was I thinking of? More obviously not done before. What was the other one? Coast, yes. They did that in 2021. Okay, so it's way overdue. It's time for a reuse of Coast, but they're not doing that today. All right, let's play connections number 1042. We have got today's 16 words / phrases. Marvel, DC, Crushworthy, whatever that means, Power, Fantagraphics, Dark Horse, Voltage, Wonder, Sleeper, Frescade, how do you say that? Stare, Longshot, Pepsinogen, Underdog, Goggle, and AC. Obviously, I see ACDC, but that could be red herring. Marvel and DC, Dark Horse, they are comic book companies. I don't know, a fourth one could be Fantagraphics. That sounds like it could be a comic book company. Why not? Crushworthy could also be. Because I don't know what else Crushworthy would be. Yeah, I don't know what else Crushworthy. Crushworthy would be, but I don't know. Oh no, they start with drinks. Fanta, Crush. They're drinks, right? Pepsi, Fresca. Fresca could be a drink. So these could also be like soda brands. I think. Or that. Starting with soda brands. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, so we could still have Marvel, Dark Horse, DC, maybe, but then Crush Really Panic Graphics are out. So there could be one more that's I don't know, Power Comics maybe, Underdog. I don't know. It's possible, or Wonder Comics. Okay, it could be. Okay, never mind. Let's see here. Sleeper Cell, Sleeper Agent. Underdog. Gobble. One. So there's you got Marvel, Wonder, Stare, maybe Goggle. I know Ogle, but I think Goggle also means like that, like to like look at something in awe. Perhaps that could be something. Because then I mean the comic books could be a red herring. Okay, like Dark Horse, Long Shot, Underdog, and Sleeper could be like the unexpected ones, right? Okay, so that could be another one as well. So maybe Dark Horse, Long Shot, Sleeper, and Underdog is the blue. Let's try that. Unexpected winner, right? That's right. And then Marvel Wonders, Stare, Goggle. Then we got Power, DC, Voltage, AC. Those are all just like things like parts of like electrical. I don't know terms, units. I don't know what you call this, but we'll do this one first. Staring in awe, I suppose. Look at it with awe, right? So that's the yellow. Ugh, annoying. I always get that mixed up. The yellow and the green. These are just I think electrical. I don't know. Basic electricity terms. Okay, so I was saying electricity terms. I didn't lock it in, but I was saying that. That's fine. Maybe you can just do half a point since I wasn't confident in it. So, I almost got a reverse rainbow. Almost an SRR, sir, a semi-reverse rainbow, but that's okay. The brands are relatively US based, which is not surprising. But thankfully, I have heard a couple of those. Obviously, Fanta, we have that as well. Pepsi, we don't have Crush, and we don't have. I think it's Fresca. Okay, Fresca. Yeah, we don't have that. I've never seen it before. Rush. We don't have that as well, but it looks cute. I like the packaging. It even looks like refreshing. If you want to have a sip of that, so that looks cool. But I think this one is a relatively easy purple, just because what else are those long words gonna be like Fanta graphics? I've never heard of that. Is there any other use for that? I don't know. I could Google that if there's anything else for it, but there's a thing called Fanta graphics. An American. Oh wow! So it is an American publisher of comics. So that's what I was saying. Like Fanta graphics sounds like it could be a comic book company, and it is. But it was just a rainbow herring because you've got Fanta graphics, Dark Horse, Marvel, and DC. So that's a rainbow herring. Okay, wow. And then crush worthy. Of course, that means like someone that's worthy of being crushed on. Frescade. Do you say that? How do you say that? I'm guessing that's a cool walk in a shady place. How do you say it? Frescade, arcade, yeah. Pepsinogen is I know, it's something in, well, it's biological, right? I think something like that. A granule, what the hell is a zymogen? Zymogen? Of the gastric gland is ready to convert to pepsin in a slightly acid medium. What the hell is this? Oh, God. I'm learning a lot of scientific terms today. Zymogen? Zymogen. Okay, so an inactive protein precursor of an enzyme secreted by living cells and converted as by a kinase or an acid to an active form. Okay, inactive and converted into an active form of protein stuff. Okay. And I started winner. That one's also pretty easy. Dark Horse, Long Shot, Sleeper, the one that you don't expect to win. You think that they more likely like the lower ranking one, the inferior one. That's what people think, but then they come out and surprise you, right? Look at with all I know Marvel one, of course, but and Ogle, but I didn't know that Goggle also could be a verb to sort of like just stare. That to stare with wide or protruding eyes, goggled with amazement at a huge statue. Okay. All right, and then we've got basic electricity terms. That one was pretty easy. AC/DC, power, and voltage. So there we go. That was the trickiest one. Was I think that comic book company Rainbow Herring was actually quite good because it seemed like they were going for something like that. I mean, it could have been. So I wouldn't be thinking that was the top mistake, which I suspect it will be. But we'll see. But I think if you don't get fooled by that, because that all these 4 long words, there got to probably be something else, and don't fall for that comic book thing, which I almost did, but I saved myself in the end. So, phew, good job, me. Okay, let's move on to today's daily game. So this is called Episodle. So you gotta guess the show from the random episode that they show you here. This frame here, and well, you got a couple of frames from the episode. So You're gonna see that and try to guess it. I don't recognize the actor, but I wonder if it's like from Station 11. That's like a sort of like kind of like an apocalyptic show, right? I don't know if it's that. It just sort of like the background, like wintry vibes, makes me think of like maybe a bit apocalyptic. But the thing is that they are getting dressed like it's not the normal world. So maybe it's not apocalyptic. Maybe it's regular things. Okay, maybe like they're going to sports. Could be something like Ted Lasso, but I don't remember kids being in that show. Okay, I don't think it's Station 11, but I'm just gonna try it with that in because that's not wasted guess, right? It's not. Okay, so I'm on the next still. Okay. Oh, that was Station 19. Sorry. Anyway, it was. Okay, it's fine. What is this then? Who is that? Is this? Is this? Okay, wait. There's music sheets. Are they gonna go in a TV show? Is this like one of those like documentary things, or? And they don't look like actors that I'm particularly familiar with. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Musical show, but why are they in the woods though? That's the thing, right? I can't figure it out. I don't want to waste a guess, but how can I? Well, obviously, I typed in the wrong thing at first, but let's try again. Station. So this is wrong. It 2018 versus 2021. Is that how that works? Yes. Okay. Name. Okay. So 2018 versus 2021. What does that mean? So Station 19 was aired in 2021, but this one was aired in 2018. Okay, they look like they're on a plane, but I don't remember shows with the plane in it. Don't recognize her either. Oh. But why are there musical sheets though? I don't know. It's well, obviously Lost is way too early. That was like in the early 2000s. Can't be that. Um, um, and I know it's not Pan Am because it's different, but it's an air. I know it's not that, but it's again. I know. Look at that. See, I know it's 2018. Okay. So maybe just put in a letter. It is not Kaguya-sama Love is War. It is different than that. Okay. I'll just skip it. Okay, it's fine. Ping Tree Golf. Hold on, who is this person? Is this an... Wait, didn't I guess Station 19? Is that not what? No, it's not Station 19. What is it called? Oh my god, this show is... No, Station 11 like that, I think. Is that what it's called? That's the one I was thinking of. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so freaking annoying. I actually got it. Oh my god, I was actually right. Station 19, the one I was thinking of. I mean, okay, so wait. Let's backtrack my earliest guess. Okay, so I guessed Station 11 with the numbers, mind you, which was wrong. I don't know if they came up something, but anyway, I didn't realize that it was written like that. I forgot it was written in words, not in numbers. And anyway, so that's what I was thinking that because I said populated. That the first thing I saw was that, and I was thinking that. Okay. I was actually right, and then I was like, but I thought it was wrong. And I was thinking maybe it's right, but the number of the show is wrong. I mean, like, or something like that. I was like, okay, maybe it's not Station 11, but because they suggested Station 19 as a possibility, I was like, okay, maybe it is called Station 19. I couldn't remember, but now I think about it, Station 19. I was mistaken. It's Station 19 is the one with the firefighters or something like that. So I mixed it up. But anyway, I was right that it was Station 11 because I was like, why are they looking at musical sheets in the woods? And then I remember that the premise of Station 11 was that like it's obviously post-apocalypse, and they're like a group of like actors or something still doing I think it was Shakespeare or something like that, Shakespearean play, Macbeth maybe, or Hamlet. I don't remember, but it was something like that in the story. Okay, I'm not gonna reveal too much, but it was about it, and then there were a band of actors and stuff. Then of course I know the actress Mackenzie Davis. She's the lead, and I think this was her when she was a kid. I can't remember, but this was before. This was pre-apocalypse, I think, and then this was the current day on where they're obviously you can look at the background. It's all a bit like doomsday, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so I was actually right about that, but I got it on the forecast because I kept writing the wrong thing, and I didn't know this is also a pre-apocalypse one. I didn't know that, but 1, 2, and 4, obviously 4 is difficult, but 1 and 2, I was thinking it still feels most like apocalypse to me, and I actually got it right in the first place. So I'm really annoyed at myself for not getting Like, I was so close. Oh my god! So basically, it was there. It was there. I just wrote it as numbers at first, and then I got confused, and I thought, oh, what station I need, and then I didn't know what the was. So I'm kind of mad at myself that I think to try to spell it in another way. So that kind of pissed me off there. But yeah, Station 11 was 2021, Station 19 there in 2018. It's a fire station. Firefighter. Okay. Anyway, it's a fun game. I don't know. Wait, they've got a. Okay, I feel I want to redeem myself. See if I can access the archive. Let me play yesterday's game because I want to do better. Hopefully, I can get one of these and do better than I know myself to be at. Right? Okay, I'm gonna try it. While that's loading, I have 14.5 minutes. Okay. Okay, Dave Franco. No, not Dave Franco. What's James Franco? Is his name James? Not Josh, right? James Franco. So I know he was in a Steven Spiel. No, not Steven Spielberg. A Stephen King novel. Maybe was it something like 12 Monkeys or something like that? I don't remember. I felt it was something like that, but was that what that's called? Oh, I don't know. Is that what that's called or something else? Maybe. Might be something else. Nope. We spelled like what? Or was like. Is it this maybe? No, aired 2015, 2016. Okay, not that. Is it like 19 something? 19. No, that's not that. That's the guy. What's his name? Josh Duhamel. Okay. I still think it's something to do with that, but I can't remember it. Okay, skip. That's his brother, right? I think maybe Dave, or I don't know. Looks a bit different here. I think I'm not gonna get the title because I've already tried this. I thought it was that, but I think it's something else. But what was it called? No, 1917 is not that. That's a different movie. That one is the war one, and it's a TV show. Right. TV show. So what was that thing called? Oh my god, I'm so annoyed because I can't remember it. The name of it. I really do think that it's that show that I'm thinking of, but I just can't figure out what the name is, so I'm just gonna have to skip it. Skip. I don't remember the name. The show was that's the one I was thinking of, but oh my god, it's so annoying. 11/22/63 because it's not really a wordy one. Yeah, I knew it was a number of something, but I couldn't remember what it was, and that bugged me so much. But it was it Stephen King or my no, it's by Stephen King. So you see, I remember him being in one of those things here, but I just forgot the name of it. So that's the only thing. I know the shows, I just don't remember the name. So I'm gonna keep going for another one until I get one that I can remember the name of. I know the show and I know the name. So I need one. I need a win here, okay? Before I can feel satisfied and close this chapter and move on to the comments. So let's just okay. Why are they all? Why they look like the Toy Story people? It's not like Miniature Wife or something like that, right? I don't know. I don't think it is, but that'd be funny if it was. It's not. 2006. Grouch what? No, Crouch and Crouch and two. Oh, I don't know this one. Twin. So the answer, it aired in 2006. Interesting. It's a bit like a surreal kind of something. Like it's not in the realm of it's like a bit like fantasy or something like that. Like it's not a normal drama. I don't know what it is. Okay, let's skip for a sec. Oh wait, I've seen that guy. His name I forgot, but I've seen it. What the hell is that? It's just like it's not Eureka. I know it's not. It's not. It's not like it's not that. I know it's not. Yeah. It's, try again. That's the hint. Try again. That's the worst thing I've ever heard. Yeah, I don't know this one. Let's just skip. Oh, Nightmares and Dreams from Stories of Stephen King. Okay, so I know it was a weird one, but two Stephen Kings in a row. What the heck are they doing? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna do another. That one I definitely didn't know, so that was fine. I don't feel bad for that because I definitely didn't know. So let's keep going. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. I want to get one. I want to get a good one. Okay. So the Mrs. Archive is free to play, which I like. It's really good. Okay, this is Sacha Baron Cohen. Has he been in anything else that I can think of? I just saw a trailer for one of like the new shows, but I don't know if it's that. But that was a movie, I think. So you know what? Since I don't, okay, am I gonna know this one? Just skip. I don't think I'm gonna know this one, so I'm gonna skip it because I don't think I'm gonna know it. Let's just go for it. I know. I should just give up, but I'm not going to. Okay, who's that guy? I don't know him. Let's skip. Or is it Jude Law? But he just looks older than normal. What? Yeah, if it is Jude Law, but I don't think it's Jude Law. Who has he been in? This is tough. And this lighting doesn't help because I don't know who they are. It is Jude Law. Damn it! I don't remember what series, TV show he's been in. I feel like this requires you to know that Jude Law has been in some show, but I don't. So I just like never heard of it. Okay. Okay, y'all. This is not great content, but it's fine. Okay, this is the last one, and if I don't get this one, I'm moving on to the comments for real, guys. I just hate to lose. I hate to lose. Okay, this one. No, wait. I was about to say this is the Punisher, but his name is Jenkins, and isn't he named something else? But I mean, I don't know. Since I don't know the answer, I'm just gonna cut. It's not. There's two of them? Okay, whatever. 2022. Oh. Who are they? They look familiar, but I don't know. Skip. It's a police drama, I think. Maybe it's not The Rookie. I know it's not The Rookie. The Rookie. No, it's not. That was 2018. Unless I just try it though. I know it's not. And just try again. Ah! Oh my god! Oh, she was in Sinners. Oh, these are some hard TV shows. I have to say, these are some hard TV shows. I loved her in Sinners, but I don't know what else she's been. Okay, skip. Wait, hold on a second. BPD homicide. Okay, could we be like Boston or something like that? Maybe Boston. Maybe Boston. No, that's the old one. Boston Blue, maybe. 2022 though, but I don't think so. No, it's not. Genre crime. Obviously, wait, Baltimore. Oh wait, is there a show called Baltimore or something? Hot Eye. No, it's not. But it's some kind of police one, obviously. And I don't think it's SWAT because I would have recognized the actors. It's not SWAT. Okay, so it's some tough shows that I don't know. We own this idea. So I mean, it's honestly a lot of shows that we don't really know. So I think it's fine. At least I got Station 19, even though that one was a bit annoying that I lost. And I knew this one. I just didn't remember the name, but okay, at least I knew two of them. So, all right, as promised, I will give up now. But yeah, I will leave a link to Episodle. You can go through the archive and play if you feel like one game is not enough. You have so many games to play with. I mean, oh wait, no, they've only got until 20th March, so not that many, but you've got enough to pass your time, I'm sure, so you can give it a try. Let's move on to the comments, as I only have 6.5 minutes left, so let's speed this thing up. Okay, so Clara did 5 steps over round number 2. You said, I guess it's just us two playing on this side today. Apparently so. I did fire, heat, sunny, photosynthesis, plant, and garden. Nice. I tried to skip plant, but it was just off. Looking back, I could have skipped heat. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta figure out, right? Sometimes you gotta try stuff a little before you get there. Maybe I could have gone from sunny to garden. It's possible, but I think sunny to garden might be a little bit of a leap, but I'm not sure. It'd be interesting to try it again if you could ever play it like in an incognito tab. Okay, so here's what you do. You did slant, dicer, quell, hello, belly, and bell. Oh my god, you survived just barely. You said, don't beat yourself up for missing a clue. Better forget letters than whole words. Bell was among my initial instincts for guess 3, among other words containing a double L. So I reasoned to myself that quell be a decent eval. Oh, that rhymes. Quell, a decent eval. And what happened after quell revealed 2 L's? Poof. Say the answer to me and it won't ring a bell. Bracket E. Oh, god, this is fun. Annoyed with missing out on the umpteenth 3, all I saw now were belly, jelly, and hello. The third one sounds unused. Nuh-uh, it was number 783. Damn it. Hello. Okay, maybe they're repeating belly. Close, but no cigar. Okay, perhaps it was the second one I saw for guest 3. Ding! Sarcastic applause. Oh my god, you were so close. You actually already saw it, but you forgot the word. Oh my god. I think our brains were just not calibrating well yesterday for even like not that too hard work, but we just yeah, Phil 4%. Well, that's pretty bad. There's nothing really trappy about Bell, but those despicable two L's and the E's and the two E's, one of which is silent, can be annoying to place. The fortunate bot dances and prances with a 3. Stupid bot. But at least it didn't hate my game. 86 skill, 27 luck. Nice. Okay. Hold on. Let's put that here. Okay, so quickly checking time for minutes 50 seconds. Okay. Edward, you did Tread, Sam, Plume, Levy, and Bell. Ooh, a 5. But still, better than us. We got 6s, right? So, yeah. Not one of our better days. Indeed. What is up with that? But we didn't fail, at least. Think about that. Usually remember recent words. I don't know how befit slipped by you. I know, right? I totally forgot until you mentioned it to me. I can't believe that was just less than a month ago. Amazing what my memory is these days. I think I just lost all bandwidth for remembering things because I use all my memory to remember things at work that I just don't remember anything else outside of work. Just funny. Funny in quotation marks. Then you got caught by the fact that the L could be doubled up. I know. Funny how that goes. Indeed. If the answer had been belly, you would see without pause because the Y at the end of the word begs to double a consonant. That's true. That damn silent E. I was regretting going plume instead of my usual plum in such a situation, but checking the bot shows placing E at the end was more important than getting the B out of position. That's true. That's the key thing, right? Getting the E there. There's difficulty 1 out of 5. In the proper category, the fourth drink is scotch and soda, not club soda. Ah, okay. Let me just Google that really quickly. What does a scotch and soda look like? Because I've never had one or have I heard of one, so that's probably why I didn't think of it. Oh, I'm just going to drink because I don't want to see the brand or something like that. Okay. Images. Oh, it's very yellowish. Okay. It's kind of like fizzy lemonade almost. It looks like, but anyway. Oops, sorry, wrong tab. Where am I at? Okay, here. Other than proper connections, well, as easy as it gets. I saw the piano connection first. Well done, and assumed it was yellow. By the time I found the other 3 categories, it got upgraded to potential blue. It was, but then came the inevitable reversal of yellow and green. As usual, right? If you heard about what's on that collective grown, that was probably the 70% of players that tried to pedal as one of the plant parts. That would be pedal, people. they must have missed. I mean, they must have slapped themselves on, for missing that. 6 degrees, I thought I'd try fire, fireman, hose, and garden. It said that hose is not close enough to fireman, so I said goodbye. Wait, that's a good one though. Hose. I mean, firemen use hoses to save people. Why is it not close enough? That's what I'm saying. Some of these puzzles are weird, right? Wait, okay. Robert Siva also said, I think the Southern drink section would prefer to say Scotch and soda or vodka and soda, and a couple of examples of common alcoholic drinks where soda is the second half of the name. You're right. I mean, you're right. It should be something in the second half rather than just like what I said, which is just an ingredient. It's not the second half. So that's true. Popular mix are used in so many drinks involving spirits. Interesting. Thanks so much all for your input on the drinks because I really didn't know that. So that's why I love learning about all this new stuff. Okay. I will leave a link to Episodle in the description for you to try it out yourself. Let me know how you did for Wordle and Connections and Episodle. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye, all.